All right, we're in business. Okay. That's what gaming's all about. Just buying property. Literally, anytime anyone talks about this game, I'm gonna turn off mod now that I noticed. There we go. Now I'm not hearing myself double. That's crazy. Don't do that to yourself. So anytime anyone talks about Fable 3, it is always about this part. It is always about the fucking getting all the money at the end of so that they can save Albion. No one's like, oh, the combat in Fable 3, so good, man. No, they're talking about, yeah, it was such a slog getting the 13 million coin I need. Or yeah, I just glitched. I just, took advantage of every glitch so I could buy everything and not have to worry about it. One thing that is annoying me about this, that apparently, like, the Windows PC version, the Games for Windows Live version, that's a disaster in its own right, has is there's a repair all button. You can just press one button and repair all your properties in any given area. And honestly, it almost makes me want to go back and try to use that instead because it gets so annoying doing this. But whatever. We're out here. Buy all this. Just the prices. You know what it's all about. What other game series not only allows you to be a landlord, but it becomes a quintessential part of the experience? Damn, that's nice, nice. See, I did the smart thing here where I while I was trying to figure out all this streaming stuff, getting it all set up, I was letting the game run in the background so that way I could just earn money while figuring it out, taking advantage of the fact that this happens every 5 minutes. Right. So I think houses I can buy right now. Oh wait, no. Gotta go to Millfields. That's where all the expensive houses are. Oh, did I buy these already? Did not. Not all of them. Well, there goes all my hard-earned money. All my hard-earned sitting in a sewer money. Alright. The most expensive. Oh, this is gonna make it. Nah, dude. Thanks, Jasper. Yeah, no. Talk to me anymore. See, there we go. Already recouped so much money. That's what it's all about, guys. Oh. Important update from honestly, when I started playing this and as I've played the entire thing, I have had I have no memory of this game. I definitely played it. I'm seeing as I'm playing it, I'm seeing like the leaderboard they have that shows you like, oh, you've killed this many, that many times, and this person above you has done more. I'm seeing it. I obviously have played it, but I much of this game has passed me by. Much of this game I have no memory of. God, 2013? I don't know. This might be the one game I've played where I only kind of remember it and don't remember any specific instances of me doing it. Which has kind of made review playing this game for this video that I'm making more fun. Where's this little areas? There we go. Another gnome down. Look at pull out your gun in any other situation, everyone loses their mind. You pull it out to shoot a gnome, nobody cares. Tells you what kind of society we're living. Alright, where am I headed? Another great detail about this is that the golden trail here is completely broken in this game. It goes out like 3 feet ahead of you and just will sometimes just lead you into the wrong path. Never had this issue in Fable 2, but yeah. One of my favorite stories about Fable 2 implementation is that it was taxing the game so heavily, but Peter Molyneux insisted on it. It had to be in the game, or else it wasn't gonna work out for whatever reason. But it took up way too many resources of the Xbox 360. But they kept it. They got it to work anyways, which it's really funny that this happens all the time in game development. Every time you hear a story about a troubled development, it's always about oh, we had this feature we wanted to implement, but it was heavy, and so it was tough to get it running within the confines of the system, but we made it through and it was worth it because it's such a great feature. And for the golden trail, it's like, can we really say that it was worth it? Like, is the game demonstrably better because of this golden trail, or is it just a symptom of other poor game design where you have this hand-holdy feature to make it easier on the player, but it limits other things you can do in the game because it is so taxing? It doesn't make any sense, but that's Peter Molyneux for you. Innovation at the cost of doing something useful. I don't know. All right. I will say there one of my hot takes about the I guess not super hot takes, but the combat in this is uh just way more enjoyable to me. I have way more fun playing this at any given second than I did at any point playing Fable 2. The only time I can say I get really annoyed by the combat here is, that sick little animation they had right there. The shooting multiple times. They'll play it in slow mo like this, and they'll just do that in the middle of the fight like 4 times, and it makes the fights go way longer for no reason. Um, blah blah blah. Also, another thing about this is I the quest design and the side quests blow the other Fable games out of the water. This is just the most interesting of the Fable games to me for that reason, is that the game design is kind of the best at its core. Like, it is a game that, because of the lack of time they had to work on it, the ideas they had were meant to, work in harmony with each other. The problem is that it's not finished. This whole half of the game is like like a tiny percent of what they wanted to do. And it's not only that that's unfinished, it's also that there's just a distinct lack of polish. At any given area, there's just something janky going on whenever there's a lot of people. This guy again. Um, all right. I will say, though, the combat isn't any harder. It's not a challenging game, but it is more fun to me. Like, I don't think I've died once, and I get hit plenty of times. But the dodge is just OP. There's only like 2 enemies that actually pose any sort of threat in groups, and these henchmen types are not them. They don't even like try to attack you while you're charged anymore, which was one of my complaints. But that's what I didn't mean to just get rid of it. If it isn't obvious, I have not updated any of my weapons at all. I've not bought or like really searched for great weapons. It's already too easy. I could make it faster that way, but I think it's stylish enough that I actually enjoy having to take a little longer to get through any of the combat situations here. I have to upgrade my magic and range to the highest level soon. Okay. Sure you will, buddy. All right, see? There's some example of the lack of polish. That guy just phased through the fucking wall. Oh, is there someone still? Ah. Don't tell me he went through the wall and now I can't progress. Oh, okay. Okay. I was wrong. That would have been so funny. That would have been a perfect example of what I was talking about. And look at these environments. Like, They look good. Let this guy out. Look at me. I'm sure he sucks for some reason. You become so powerful. So OP. Is there actually any purpose to opening these cells? Like, is there any exploration to be done here? Anything interesting? No, just a bed to sleep in? Alright. Another thing. Another thing that's obvious here is that there's just so little actual exploration in any of the quests. Like, even less so than Fable 2, which didn't have much for it. Like, the dog is basically here just to tell you where to dig sometimes. Boom, 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 boom. Well, there we go. My first death. Captured live for the world to see. Alright. Blah, blah. New playlist. Stream.